Hi there everybody and welcome back. It is Jackie here from stampingjack.com and it is bingo night. Yay! So this is the big finale, I guess you want to call it, of our fun day of crafting today that we've had. As I said, we've been celebrating all day the launch of the new mini catalogue, and these are all the cards that we have made today. So this was using the Sparkle of the Season bundle. These were using the Gorgeous Leaves bundle, which is my number one. And these were made using some of our celebration freebies. So if you weren't already there earlier on today, do go back and check out the lives from earlier on today, and you can see how I've done them. They'll also be posted to YouTube. Hi Kat, welcome. So as you arrive, just leave me a comment to let me know you're here. I've gathered together the bingo numbers that you've all submitted. So if you haven't yet chosen your bingo numbers and would like to join in, you've got a couple more minutes. Just leave me a comment before we get started. Hi Lynn, welcome. So while we wait for everybody to come in, we will just, what am I going to do? I'm going to just remind you about a few things. So I just put up a post. So we've got the paper share going on at the moment, which is a quarter pack of each of the new designer series paper in the catalogue. It's just £30, including postage and packing, and you also receive a quarter pack of our new craft paper for free. So you have until the 30th of August to sign up to that, and I've just posted the link in my Facebook page, so do make sure and go over and do that. It's excellent value. The other thing to remind you of is obviously, as it's celebration, we have a joining promotion. So Lynn, did I get your numbers? Yes, I have them, thank you. So yes, during celebration, when you sign up as a demonstrator, you get to choose one of these bundles for free, on top of the usual deal, which is you get to spend £130 on whatever you want from the catalogues. You get paid just £99 and no charge for postage and packing. And as I say, you get to choose any one of these bundles for free. So it's a great deal. Diane's asking what's different about craft paper. So Diane, craft paper is, it kind of looks like, how would I describe it? I haven't got it with me, but if I show you, this is our kit. So it's this kind of color, yeah, but it's not as thick as our card. So it's the same thickness as our usual card stock, but it's this kind of color. We used to carry it, and it's got a little bit of texture in it as well. So it's just it's very, very popular at Christmas time. I think it would go, in fact, I think it coordinates with, so with the gingerbread and peppermint sweet. So you can see this is made out of the craft paper. This is it here. So it's a bit like what your manila envelopes are, but it's thicker than that. And you get 20 sheets in a pack. So that's really, as I say, that's useful particularly for Christmas. The rest of the year I tend to use crumb cake, but crumb cake is lighter than our craft. So I hope that explains it. But I've also been enjoying watching your responses to the posts that I've had in today. So we've had a couple of quizzes today asking you various questions and things. And all of the comments on there, I'll gather them together and I'll pick a winner. I was going to do that before bingo, but I've noticed a little bit of activity there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it run. And then once I'm done with bingo, then I will, I'll pick the winners and I'll announce them. I'll tag them in the posts. So we've got, if you haven't done so already, we've got a quiz which is asking when do you start your Christmas card making, and I'm pleased to see that most people are a bit like me. They don't really start it before October, and you've got a few last minuters like me in the mix as well. So that'll help me that also helps me to plan what I do, what I provide for you in terms of your Christmas crafting needs as I start to plan forward. absolutely, I think one of the things in the mix is going to be an in-person weekend Christmas crafting retreat sometime in November. So watch this space. So if any of you fancy a trip to the Isle of Man, I will gladly welcome you here. The other one is just asking you what's top of your wish list. I think I've already told you all that the gorgeous leaves, which I played with earlier, is my number one choice. So I'm interested to see what your favourites are. So again, that bit of an ulterior motive with that, because that also helps me see what you're interested in and what kind of products you'd like to see projects for. And I'll be interested to see how that wish list changes and if it's changed over the course of today. So do make sure and comment on that one. There's another one which was from earlier today, which is asking about the coordination in the celebration catalogue. So a number of items in here coordinate with products in our annual catalogue or in the Christmas catalogue. So if you haven't got your copy, I've posted a link to the PDF. So again, just leave a comment in there and tell me that's an actual testing you question. I figured I better put at least one in there. And then finally is a one where I've asked you to tag your crafty friends in that post. So hopefully that will bring people to the page and expand the range of the people that we see and we engage with. I'd really, really like to increase my numbers if I can. So any help you can offer me in that. So with that one then, if you tag a friend in that post, you and your friend get entered into the draw for a mystery prize. And if you tag 3 people, you're entered 3 times, and so on and so forth. So if you haven't done so already, do please go back, look at those posts and post in those posts, and I will check those out later on after bingo. So I think we're ready to get started. Let me just double check that we are in the right place and everybody can hear me. Let me see, I can't see myself, so I know you can hear me because you've been commenting. Haha, unlike Wednesday. So let me just refresh my page. There we go. There we are. I'm just going to try and make sure that I can see everybody. Okay, excellent. So let's get started. So I think we'll do a card first and then we'll do a round of bingo. Oh, just to let you know what the prizes are for tonight. Aha. So I'm giving away some of the kits that we've got. So if you win a round of bingo, you'll get your choice of Sentimental Rose card kit, the For the Guys card kit, You Are My Anchor, No Matter the Weather, and Notes of Cheer. So I've just taken these out so it's easy to see them, but these are the kits that come in our boxes like so. So you got this is the anchor one, so you got the stamp set and the ink pad as well. Okay, so that's what's up for grabs tonight. Hopefully, there we go. We'll see how many rounds of bingo we have time for. Okay, so just gather all my bits together. I'm going to start out with a really simple card. So this is using one of my favourite stamp sets in the catalogue, and that's the Strong of Heart stamp set. And I'm going to pair it with Create with Friends. Hi Mary, welcome. Mary, could you do me a favour? I'm sure I saw your numbers somewhere earlier on today, but I can't for the life of me find them. So before we get started, could you just comment the numbers that you want to play with tonight below so that we make sure that you're included? That would be great. Thank you ever so much. There we go. Thanks, Mary. So let me just write those down quickly. So 1, 7, 14, 18, 21. Thank you very much. Oh, Right, so now what we've got, I'm just going to grab a piece. So we've got a cherry cobbler card base and a basic grey layer and a white layer, and then we've got a piece of white for the inside. Okay, and then I'm going to use this. I love this image here. Okay, and I think, yes, it's too big for that block. I'll do my next block up. Okay, and I'm going to need some scrap paper. So we'll put these to one side for the moment. And I need some smoky slate and cherry cobbler. Let's just grab cherry cobbler there. Move those cards out of the way. Alright, so we've got our smoky slate. And I'm going to use the love sentiment here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp Nope, not happy with that. I'm going to do it the other way around. I was debating this before I went live about which way around I was going to do this. So, okay, so we've got that inked up nicely. So I'm going to stamp this off. There you go. There we are. Okay. And then make sure I get this straight. And then love you. There's a U in here somewhere. U. There. Okay, and then we also have this little heart here. I think my light's flickering, just one second. There, I think that's better. Okay, and then got my Baker's twine. That's not my grey. Yeah. Here's my grey Baker's twine. Just going to tie bow. Okay, grab a glue dot. Okay, and then I'm just going to glue this to the front. Pop it up. Go, and then just on the inside, my cherry cobbler. Just put a few hearts on the inside. And then we'll just stick that down. There we go. Super simple. I've got a little smudge there. So let's get rid of that. Okay, that's not working, so it's time to embellish. I'm just going to grab my rhinestones. If in doubt, add a rhinestone. There we go. Alrighty. Thank you, ladies. I do like cherry cobbler and basic grey together. I think that's just, it's a very elegant colour combination. So this is a lovely sort of masculine kind of, make a great Valentine's card. I know we're completely out of season for Valentine's Day, but you know, do we always need to wait for Valentine's Day to say we love each other? Probably not. So there we go. Really, really simple, super simple, ridiculously simple actually, card there for you for our first card. I should be having more fun with this stamp set for sure. Over the coming months. Alright, so let's clear some space and let's get ready for bingo. So make sure you've got your numbers, and I got some hearts as well. Thank you so much, ladies. I love it when you show the love, if you'll pardon the pun. Right, so I'm just making room. I'm going to bring our numbers in. Alrighty, eyes down, ready to go. Right, so I'm just going to bring this down a little bit so that I can see your comments more clearly. I can sit down for this bit. I've been standing all day, getting a crick in my neck, looking down. So, now, whilst I think of it, if you have any questions about anything you've seen or heard today, or anything about the new catalogue, then do please feel free to pop it in the comments, and I'll do what I can to answer as we go. But before we get started, let's just remind ourselves how we play the game. So I'm going to call out the numbers one by one, and if I call your number, so for the first number that I call, you want to comment B. Then if you get a second number, you comment BI, third number BIN, so on and so forth. And the first person who calls bingo and has it correct gets to choose one of the 5 kits. Now I'm planning probably around 3 rounds of bingo for tonight, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to rattle through the first few. Lovely card. Yeah, Kat, that was... I have to say that Kat's saying that she wasn't bothered about that stamp set before, but I have to say when I opened the catalogue I really loved it, but it did strike me as something that would be really, really easy to miss, and I think that even if you didn't use any of the other bits in that stamp set, which, you know, obviously there's other good bits in it, but just that wavy heart I think is just worth it. So I'm going to rattle through the first few numbers, and then we'll see how we go. So are we ready to go? So let's get started. So 1 and 7, 17. I've just got to make sure that I'm in frame, and then we can get going. So has anybody else seen anything today where you kind of previously you were like, meh, and now you're like, yeah, I like that now. I'm happy when I do that. My goodness, Doreen and Sue, we got B's straight out. Fantastic. Right, 12. Oh, goodness, I'm just looking over here and my video seems to be miles behind, but that can't be right. So just bear with me a second, because I need to be able to see everything on my other screen. Oh gosh, Cat is on B as well. Right, there we go, 12. Okie dokie. Oh, excellent. Cat is with us tonight. Cat is our unofficial bingo caller. So have you got Google open so you can tell us all the numbers? So key to the door is 18. Is that right? Or is that 21? I'm never sure. 18. 20. 5. I'm just making sure that these are all visible on the screen. Might need to go up slightly, but we'll see how we go. Next is 6. Coming of age, 18. That's right, Cat. Mary is a B, so most of you, 20 is a score. Doreen's BI. Next is 9. Oh, Sue is BI. Doreen, have you and Sue got the same numbers? Man alive, number 5. Okay, next one is number 1. Half a dozen is 6. Excellent. Okay, next up is 25. Doctor's orders. It's number 9. You're on fire tonight, Cat. Mary's on BI. 1 and 4, 14. Lynn is on BI. Number 1, Kelly's eye. That's right, Cat. It's also good. I can see how much the delay it is. Okay, so 21. Goodness, Doreen, you've got BING. Duck and dive, 25. Mary is on BIN. Gosh, this game's going fast. Let's see, what have we got next? 1 and 5, 15. 14 is Valentine's Day. Cat is on BI now. Yeah, Cat, don't forget to check your numbers with all of this bingo calling. 2 little ducks, 22. I think that's right. 2 and 3, 23. Sue's got BIN. Young and Keen is 15. Very good. Diane is BI. Lots of thumbs up. Ooh, getting close now. 1 and 6, 16. Doreen is just waiting. I think she's on BING if I remember rightly. Okay. 3, Z and me. Is that 23? Okay. Number 7. Number 8. Is 8 one fat lady? Never been kissed. 16. Yes. Oh, Mary's got BING. Oh, who's it going to be? Who's going to be first across the line? Cat's on BIN. I think you're all getting close, aren't you? Sue's on BING. Diane's on BIN. Mary's got bingo. Well done, Mary. Let's just check your numbers. So we've got 1, 7, 14, 18, and 21. And then I think we've got Hang on, did I see somebody else had bingo? Sue's called bingo as well. So let's just check Sue's numbers. So 5, 7, 8, 15, and 17. Yes, so both of you have got bingo. Yay! Right, so as I saw Mary's one first, Mary, you have first dibs on the kits. So let me bring them in. So you can choose, listen carefully. So you can choose no matter the weather, notes of cheer, you are my anchor, for the guys, or sentimental rose. So just leave me a comment to let me know which one of these you would like. So Sue, you should start thinking too. And as long as Mary doesn't pick the one you had in mind, then you're good to go, aren't you? Well done, everybody. Wow, I think that's the first time we've had 2 bingos in one. Well done. It's going to mix up all the numbers again. Although in actual fact, looking down the numbers that we've got here, a lot of you do have quite similar numbers. So I think it's going to be quite tight and quite close tonight between all of you. Right, so let's see, have we got... So the kits are not in the catalogue. Let me just see, just scroll down. So the kits are not in the catalogue. They're only available online. So, as I say, these are just, so you've got the Sentimental Rose, for the guys, you are my anchor. So these are obviously the pictures of what gets made with the kits. Notes of cheer. So this one doesn't have, this one doesn't involve any stamping. That's a much simpler kit. And no matter the weather. Okay. So there we go. I don't really have enough room to have them all in the frame all at once. I've only really got enough room for one at a time. So. All right, so just going to make a note here. So Mary and Sue have won the first round. Okay. Let's put those to one side. So whilst Mary and Sue think about what they'd like, shall we get on to the next card? So the next card is using the gorgeous Penguin Place bundle, which, as I've said, I think is going to be probably the favourite of all of them today. So let's just make sure I'm keeping up with comments. So you guys are still thinking about what you'd like. That's fine. Ding, 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 ding. Right, so I'm also going to add in the basic borders dies. So I got these a little while ago and haven't had a chance to play with them yet, but aren't these cool? So you got the zigzag, fancy zigzag, this looks like clouds, a scalloped edge, I think this is for envelopes, a curve and a chevron. So we're going to use the curve. Okay. And then for our card pieces, we have a Whisper White card base. And then I have a layer of Coastal Cabana and a layer the same size of Whisper White. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this border and I'm going to just cut to create basically a hill. So I will be right back whilst I do that. Okay. All right. So Mary says Sentimental Rose. Okay. It's yours. So Sue, which one would you like? Continental Rose. So that is that one. Okay. So yeah, Mary, just let me know which one you'd like. So now I've created a nice snowbank, but I want to give it some texture. So I've got my painted texture embossing folder from the annual catalogue. So I'm just going to emboss that. Okay, and Sue says, no matter the weather. Okay, so that's this one with the wellies. This is super cute. I love this with these little die cuts. Good choice, both of you. Well done. Okay, right. So now we have our snowbank. Yep, that's cool. All right. And then I've got a little scrap of black and a scrap of white. So I'm going to take my punch and I'm going to punch out the body in black and the inside in white. There we go. Oh, got a bit of scrap on the back, but that's all right. And then I want a scrap of orange. Just 1 second. Here we go. And I'm just going to pop out 2 little flippers. Okay, so you can see that we can assemble our penguin. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so we'll put him aside for a moment. And then I'm also going to stamp this little guy here. All right, so and I'm going to use my Stays On ink for this. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Pierce as well. So I don't normally do this, but sometimes I do. When you're using photopolymer stamps, particularly solid ones, it's a good idea to use this to put something underneath your paper. So this is a foam mat, and that just provides an extra little bit of cushioning that helps you get a good solid image. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up with my Stays On. Okay, get a really good coating on here, and then we'll stamp him down. There we go, look at that. Lovely. So the Stays On, it does tend to stick sometimes to the card. You'll have seen that before. So that was the reason why I wanted to do that. And then I want to get my pumpkin pie. Okay, and I'm going to stamp his little beak. Okay. No, not a dicky bow. Thinking of something else there. His little beak. Okay, and we'll just add that in. Ooh, that was just completely wrong. Oh my word. How could I have gotten it so wrong? Hang on, let me get another scrap. Oh my god, that's crazy. Let's do that again, shall we? Oh my word. Okay. There we go. Can you see the difference that using that mat makes? Now, let's see which way. I think it needs to go like that. There we are. That's much better. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so now let's bring back in our little fellow here. And we want to stamp his eyes, which are here. Okay, we're going to use our black for that. I would turn it over, Mary, but there's already stamping on the back. I've run out of sides. Okay. Do his eyes. Here we go. And then his little beak. Which is here. See, there's two beaks. There's this front on beak and the sideways on beak. There we go. Oh my God. Like I said, just too cute. And I think we need a little, I'm going to give him a little heart. Got this teeny tiny red heart. I'm just going to pop there. Woo. Love it. Right, now let's close up some of my ink pads so we don't get them everywhere. Okay. And then I'm just going to quickly fussy cut our little fellow here. He's dead easy to do, so. So again, as always, move your paper rather than your scissors, leaving just a little white border around the edge. The key here is a very sharp scissors, and preferably one that doesn't have, preferably a short one like this. Just makes it easier to manage. Okay, there we go. Sue, you love fussy cutting. I know it's a bit of a mixed bag here. I know not everybody on here likes it, and certainly when I used to do my in-person classes, there would usually be a few groans if there was fussy cutting going on. All right, so let's get him on nice and straight. Now, there's all sorts of things that you can add to him. You can add a hat and some antlers, and there's a scarf as well in here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, lots and lots and lots, but I'm just going to keep it pretty simple for tonight. And then we'll add his little feet. I know, Mary. I know you hate fussy cutting. There we go. Alrighty. Now we're going to do a little bit more stamping. So I'm going to bring this one back in, and we have this little sprinkly stamp here. So I'm just going to stamp that using a Coastal Cabana. So I'm just going to grab that. It's just going to create some texture. It would be easier if I just put my ink pad closer to what I was stamping, wouldn't it? So again, I'm just turning the stamp set each time. There we go. Okay. And I'm sure you can see exactly where I'm going with this one. He's going down, he's sitting on top. Okay, and then we should have a scrap here. No, right, I'll get one. So I'm going to do the Be Cool, Be Chill, Be Merry. Thank you. Okay, so okay, little scraps. So these are scraps that I have left over from trimming my cardstock. And I'm going to do it in black. There we are. Okay. Let's trim this. Alrighty, and now we're ready to assemble. So I'm just going to glue this to our Coastal Cabana piece. There we go, and then we want our dimensionals. I want my normal sized ones. There we go. So this guy, I just need a dimensional on his head because of the texture on here. If I put a dimensional on both there and there, he'd just look a bit odd. He wouldn't be level on my card. So I'm just going to pop some glue dots on his bottom. Ooh. I'm fairly going through the old glue dots today. I think I might finish this roll. Okay. So he's going to go there, like so. And then for our little friend, I'm going to put a dimensional here and glue dots here for the same reason. Now, you could actually, and I may well do it at some point, make this an actual slider card. So you got this guy sliding around. Cute. Right, and then we want our mini dimensionals on the back here. Yeah, that one. I'm going to put quite a few. Because I want to make sure this doesn't sag. Try and get that straight. There we go. And then we just glue it all to our Whisper White card base. And then again with this one, you could just do the be cool, be chill. Get rid of the be merry bit, and then it wouldn't necessarily be Christmas. So there we go. Our second card. Like I said, these penguins are just ridiculously cute. Ridiculously cute. Right, so let's put all this away. Make a bit of room. Ready for our next round of bingo. Ooh, I've got some hearts there. Thank you very much, ladies. Love the hearts. Yeah, that goes there. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Not doing too badly today, ladies, in terms of just keeping things tidy in between sessions. I do say so myself. Alright, so let's get down to bingo again. Alright. Where's the other? There it is. Okay. Right, so is there anybody else who's got penguins on their list? Because I think they're one of the more already. Okay, so here we go. Next round of bingo. Eyes down for the top prize. So let's see. Let's start with 25. So am I in? There you go. You can see me there. All right. So your list is just getting longer, isn't it? Lynn, you've got them, I know. I look forward to seeing what you make with them. Doreen's out of the block straight away. B. Lynn is B. 21. Diane is B. Oh my goodness, is this going to be a quick game? 1 and 4, 14. Kelly's Eye, number 1. I remembered that one, Kat. Kat is B. Mary is B. Goodness. Number 6. And 2 and 3, 23. So let's just make sure that I'm... Where am I? Oh, Mary is BI. Doreen is BI. Lynn is BI. Wow. 1 and 5, 15. 1 and 7, 17. Score 20. Is that right? Is 20 score? I think it is. Number 9. Diane is BI. Sue is BI. Oh no, Sue is B. Doreen's BIN. Number 7. Sue is BI. Number 5. There we go. So we've still got Doreen in the lead on BIN. Kat is on BI. Gosh, most of you. Oh, Sue is caught up BIN. 2 and 4, 24. Diane's BIN as well. And Mary is BIN. Sue is BING. Ooh, it's getting close, Sue. Are you going to be in line for a second prize tonight, I wonder? Number 3. Unlucky for some. 13. Is it going to be lucky for anybody? Cat's BIN. Number 8. Number 10. Lynn is BIN. Ooh. Could be anybody now. Number 2. One Little Duck. Running out of cards, ladies. Sue is bingo again. Well done, Sue. Okay, Sue. So, which of the remaining... Let me just check your numbers first. So, Sue is 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, 15, 17. Well done, Sue. Congratulations. So, which of the remaining 3 kits would you like? Would you like the Notes of Cheer, the For the Guys, or the You Are My Anchor? So let's clear these out of the way. It was a close one there, Mary. I thought you were going to get it again. Put everyone in for a chance. That's very kind of you, Sue. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just grab... Just gonna grab some Post-its. One sec. Okay, so let's grab a pen. We'll do this quickly, otherwise I will forget. So we've got Lynn, we've got Doreen, we've got Mary, we've got Kat, We've got Diane. 1, 2, Lynn, Doreen, Amy, and Sue. Okay. Oh no, Sue, you just won. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who am I missing? Amy is who I'm missing. Okay. I'm just going to curl all these up. That's an empty one. You will wonder who's going to get it. That's another blank one. Oh, you've moved, Mary. Okay, yes, send me your new address. I'd hate to send your kit to the wrong place. That would not be good. Mary says leave her out too. That's very kind of you, Mary. No. Alright, so now I have to find. So look, if I draw Mary, then we'll draw again. Okay. So actually, I've got Rupert here. So Rupert's going to do the honours and draw these randomly.
What am I doing?
You're just going to pick one of these bits of paper. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to be famous.
Yeah.
Alright. Oops.
Wait, what's this for?
It's for a prize. Okay, so here we go. In you go, Rupert.
Okay.
Close your eyes and pick one out.
Okay.
That one? What does it say? He's trying to get it open.
Diane.
Diane. So well done, Diane. Well done, Diane. Thank you very much, Sue. So Diane, would you like the notes of cheer, the For the Guys, or the You Are My Anchor? So I'll take that.
Right,
Thank
bye.
you. Bye. Thank you. Thanks for the tea. So that's Diane. Thank you very much, Sue. That's very kind of you. And yes, Mary, I'm glad to hear that your move has gone through and you're actually in another place now. That's great. I hope you're happy there. I hope you've settled in. Okay. I've actually sent your catalogue to your old address. So hopefully you've got, I was going to say call forwarding. Hopefully you've got mail forwarding set up. Right, I'm going to just take a cup of tea, seeing as Rupert's very kindly made it for me. I'll also wait for Diane to decide which one she wants. He has his uses, Lynn, from time to time. I have to say I've been thoroughly enjoying having him with me all of this summer. He goes back to school. I say back to school. He starts his new school in September, 7th of September. And that's full boarding at Harrow. And see the other two. Yeah, Diane. So that's the Notes of Cheer. So that's a non-stamping kit. And that one is For the Guys. So yeah, you guys will all know that Rupert has been boarding on a weekly basis for a long time. So I don't think it's going to be a huge change for him, but certainly it is going to be a change, that step up to senior school, and just the thought of him around all those big boys. So they're there right till they're 18. So he's a lot bigger than the last time any of you have seen him. He's now finally taller than I am. So Diane wants the Notes of Cheer. Okay, well done, Diane. Just like by about a half a centimetre. But it matters. It matters. These things matter. He has bigger feet than me, though. But then again, I'm a size 3. So that's not necessarily a huge... That's not necessarily a huge achievement to have feet bigger than me. Right, so let's move on to our final card. Now, I noticed from the comments on that post below, so just a quick reminder that go back over the posts on the page today of the various questions that I've asked, because each one of those posts I will choose a winner from whoever's commented on those. So if you haven't done it already, go back and do it. But I noticed from the post asking you what's on the top of your wish list, I noticed that the Whimsical Trees was one of them. So I thought I will make a card with the bits from that. So this one is not fully formed, shall we say. I've got a couple of ideas, haven't quite finalised it yet, so I might need your help, so bear with me. So I'm going to use, so I've got some bits here, so I'm going to use the, what's this called? Is it hand penned? Beautifully penned designer series paper. So this is one of the celebration items that's free. Yes, Kat, I know this one was yours. You know, you had that one on your list. So I've got a smoky slate card base and then a whisper white layer. And then I have cut a piece. You can see I've been experimenting. So this might take, hopefully not too long, might take a while. So I've just cut a piece just to have a strip across the center of my card like that. Okay, so now I can got some other little bits and bobs here. I'm going to put these over. So I think I might use one of those snowflakes that I was showing you all earlier. Love the iridescent one on this. And then I've got a circle of vellum. Okay, and then what I've done is I've just die cut some of the bits from the die set. So here are the dies. So these three cut out these three images, and this cuts out the baubles, and then the rest are kind of standalone. And I love these little trees. I don't know what it is about them. They're just, so you got this little one and then a slightly fatter one. So I've cut out a few of those. Just cut out that just for scale. And then I love this and this. So this die here, as you can see, cuts out these cute little stars, which are designed to be added as embellishments to your trees. And then this one, I thought these were circles, but they're not. They're actual baubles. Can you see that? And you cut out 6 at a time. They're just, look at that. How gorgeous are they? So they're designed to hang on your tree. Well, I've managed to put one away in the pack, but I'm not going to worry about that. And then these ones are designed to be the garlands. So this one goes on this tree here, like that. So as I say, this is one of those ones that my head is kind of, it's not quite exploding, but it's certainly busy, shall we say, with ideas. So I'm just going to open up this little post-it just to put these little bits on. Okay, so they don't get lost. Don't know yet whether I'm actually going to use these or not, but we'll see. Like I said, I wasn't really planning on doing Christmas, but oops, what the hell, I'm sure we can stand one Christmas card. All right, so then I want a scrap here. I'm going to do some stamping. So I'm going to stamp the 3 trees. Don't know yet, as I say, if I'm actually going to use them all. Oh, sorry, Diane. What's the matter? Is it that it's Christmas, or is it that you think you might be tempted? Okay, so we've got our little one, our slightly larger one, and our big one. Oh, look, that's just too wide. Just need a bigger block. There we go. Okay, so then let's grab, let's see what colours. Tempted. Sorry, Diane. Sorry, not sorry, as they say. So I think... Sorry, just drinking my tea whilst I think. Been decorated. I might need that. So let's try doing our trees in black. I just want to grab my... Let's grab our stays on. Okay. There's our little tree. Our medium-sized tree. And let's do our big tree. So I'm just trying to keep this card fairly monochrome. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, so now I'm going to trim this down, and you'll see why in just a second, because I'm going to get my mini boss and die cut these out. Okay, so let's just grab the dies. Okay, so we've got our large tree and our little tree. Just going to add a little bit of washi tape to this to hold it in place as I run it through. Right, am I still there? I've got a funny message on my phone. Hang on. Let me just see. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Okay, let me make sure I'm still live. Okay, I think I'm still here. Okay, I'm still here. Phew! I got a really weird message and it looked like I had told it to finish, but I hadn't, so I'm still here. Good. Yay! Right, let's keep going then. I'm very nervous of Facebook because it keeps letting me down, which is very, 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 very frustrating, to say the least. Now, where's my other piece? There it is. I have to say, I resisted getting this little embossing machine for a long time. I thought all the time, do you know what the hell do I need a second embossing machine for? I've got my Big Shot, but it just makes life so much easier, especially when I'm doing my lives, but even when I'm doing my crafting, you can just very quickly, because a lot of dies really are little, so it just lets you just get on with it, because my Big Shot is not on my desk because it takes up too much space. All right, so let's just put that there. Alrighty, and then I want to do some embossing in silver. So let's do that. So I've got my little scrap of black here. Move my dies. Now my workspace is beginning to fill up. Or should I say my workspace is getting smaller and smaller and smaller as everywhere around it fills up. Okay. No, I want to stamp first. So I want to just stamp this little joy. Here we are. And I'm not going to stamp it in Stays On, I'm going to stamp it in Versamark. Like so. And then some silver. There we go. Okay, just warm my heat gun up, and away we go. There we are, lovely. Okay, and then I'm going to use, now this is a retired circle punch, 3/4 inch, but you could use any old punch or a little circle die. Whoop. There we go. Alrighty, so now I have my elements. Now I just need to decide how I'm going to assemble them. So let's just gather our bits together. I'm not sure I'm going to use all of these pieces, but you'll see my creative process for what it's worth at work. Okay, so we have this. Okay, and then we have our vellum. Okay, and that. And that, so we could just do that and that'd be cool, but that's a bit boring. So I'm going to put that to the side here. Let's bring in our trees. Ah, you ordered your Versamark suit. Yeah, I have to say, Versamark kind of lasts forever, really. It's great that way. But yeah, can't be without it. If you're really stuck, you can use a pigment ink. So you could use your white craft ink to stamp with. Okay. Now, see, I think that might be too busy. So bear with me, ladies, whilst I just play about. So I might just do our shout out any suggestions. But again, as I go through this, I might give you some ideas for yourselves. Yeah, see, that's too plain. That's always the way. So as soon as you order a replacement, then that's when it shows back up again. Now, I have an idea. I have an idea. Bear with me. Where's my coastal cabana? My scrap. Trees without the snowflake. I think you're right, Kat. Snowflake is for another card. But what I am going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of inking, just add a little bit of colour to my trees. Just a hint. And there's the blue. And I'm going to be very daring, and I'm going to go with that sort of colour combination that's showing with it. I don't normally go for, these are very, very non-traditional Christmas colours. But I think it needs a little bit of colour on it. Go, and I think we'll do that one in. So that was Flirty Flamingo, and then we got a little bit of Fresh Freesia. So Sue says vellum. Vellum, Sue, is great. And what vellum is really good for is if you've got a piece of patterned paper and you want to put something on top, but you don't really want to put an actual, like a circle or anything like that, then this is a great way of doing that. It just helps separate your images from the, just going to close it up, helps separate your images from the paper without adding another layer. So I think let's add, I think, okay, now we have our okay. I have to be honest, I'm not feeling this one yet, but we'll get there. It's what we do. No, I wonder actually if we need not the big one. Okay, I like it with the 3. Okay. Boop. I like that. I like the, I know what I need. I know what I need. I kind of know what I need. I have options. So I've got some black twine, some silver thread, and our black glitter ribbon. So let's see. So this ribbon is from our annual catalogue. Oop. Yep, I think we're nearly there, ladies. Okay. Just move some of these to one side. Pop them back on here. Okay, right, so these are going to pop up. So we've got some mini dimensionals. Where are my minis? Here we go. Okay, this one needs to pop up. I'm going to use my black dimensional. Okay, so let's start adhering. So I'm going to glue this to my white piece. I love the back of that. So you see again, you look at that beautifully penned, and would you think Christmas card? Probably not. Alrighty, so that's that. And then for my vellum, I'm just going to put a little bit of snail just here. My ribbon will cover it up. Okay, so you can see it there, but don't worry. Okay, and then I might, we'll see how it goes. Let's just cut a piece. I might actually just put it all the way across the bottom like that. And then we've got something for our trees to sit into. Trying to make sure they're straight. There we go, and then our joy will go there, and our bow will go there. Yep, that looks good. So I'm just going to grab some glue dots for my ribbon and my pokey tool. There it is. So this ribbon is really quite strong and it's see-through, so I'm just going to use some glue dots to hold it in place, and that will also help stop my vellum from doing what it's doing now, which is curling. Whoops, because it'll kind of hold it down. Okay, here we go. So I just want to make sure that my tree trunks don't stick out below my ribbon. I'm just going to tuck them in like that. Go. So I'm just going to trim this one. Need my little scissors. There we go. There we are. And now that I can see where my bits are, let's stick my joy down here. And then we've got our Again, this is quite a stiff ribbon, so I'm going to put a couple of glue dots on the back. And actually I'm going to move this one down a little bit more so that it hides the vellum a little bit, or the adhesive I should say. Now I really am faffing. I'm at a dangerous stage in the make, ladies. I could ruin it right now if I'm not careful. But don't worry. I can do it. There we go. And then we have our ribbon. Okay. Fold round there, a glue dot on this side, fold it round, there we go, and then I'm just going to add a couple of glue dots in the back here to help keep, so I'm just going to add the glue dots behind the trees on the vellum so that my adhesive is hidden. So, thank you so much. To be honest, it's not hard to be inspired by this stuff. It's just so gorgeous. It's dead easy. Right, there we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop some glue on the bottom here. And there we have it. Here we are. Final card. What do you think? Well, one tip I will give you, ladies, if you don't do it already, is when you get a new set, I've said this to you many, many times, sometimes it can be really overwhelming, and sometimes the worst thing, what I often find is that I don't have, it's not that I have no ideas, is that I have too many ideas in my mind all at once, and they kind of get mixed up, so it's hard to get hold of just one idea and work it through. So you will see what I've done here is I tend to just sort of stamp and die cut whatever's in there and then just play around with the bits. And that helps me with placement and ideas and what have you. And like that, I could sit and watch Pinterest or YouTube videos on stuff for days and you wouldn't get anywhere. And it's a good starting point, but you can get lost there. So the thing to do is to just get going, get sticking. And you'll see, I don't stick stuff down. Oh, hang on. Oh, my word. There's an avalanche of hearts. Thank you very much, ladies. I'm going to move all this out of the way so you can see it in its full glory. There we go. All right. But yeah, so just cut out your bits, start playing around with them with positioning and colours and all of that sort of stuff. And eventually it kind of comes together. And if something's not working, then walk away. I will tell you that what often happens to me is, particularly if I've got a specific thing that I want to work with, is I'll come up, I'll start playing with it and it's rubbish and nothing works and everything looks awful. So what I tend to do is I then go away and when I come back it tends to work. So if I haven't crafted for a little while, that does happen. And just so if that does happen to you, just be a little bit patient, go away, make a cup of tea, watch a bit of TV, whatever. When you come back to it, it'll fall into place. Don't force it. Just let your mind work on it for a while. So there we go. That's our final card. And I think we have time for one more round of bingo. So I've just dropped all my numbers on the ground. So hang on 1 second. Oh. Here we go. Right. Oh, that's a really good idea, Sue. Monochrome card swap. It's a deal. We'll do that for our September card swap. I like that idea. Fantastic. See, you all inspire me. And it's your card swaps. You'll have seen before I've done whole Facebook Lives on the basis of how you guys have inspired me. So it's a two-way street, which is good. Okay. All right. Now, are we ready? Let's go. So, first up is number 3. Okay. Next, number 4. 1 and 4, 14. 2 and 1, 21. Cat straight out there with a B. Well done. Oh, number 10. So who's it going to be for our final prize of the night? Right. 1 fat lady. Number 8. Diane is off and running with a B. Mary's BI. Cat is BI. Excellent. I love it when we get going fast. I don't have to call out 15 numbers before we get anywhere. I just want to wait and make sure that number 8 is in frame. It is before I move on to the next row. So score 20. Kelly's eye, number 1. Sue has got a B. Number 6. One and 7, 17. 1 and 6, 16. Doreen's got a B. Mary's got BIN. Wow, you've got lucky numbers tonight, Mary. Doreen's got BI. One and 5, 15. So 16 is sweet 16 and never been kissed. Can't remember what 15 is. Dozen, 12. Sue's got BI. Legs, 11. Sue's got BIN. You're going to be a winner for a 3rd time, Sue. Number 9. Unlucky for some, 13. Cat's got BIN. 1 and 9, 19. Lynn is BI. Cat is BING. Ooh, what do you need, Cat? What do you need? 2 and 4, 24. Lynn is BIN. Coming of age, 18. Doreen's got BIN. Ooh, 2 and 5, 25. It's a popular choice amongst you all. Oh, Mary's got BING. Number 7. Doreen's got BING. Who's it going to be? I think we've got 3 of you on BING now. Could be any time now. 4 of you. I think nearly everybody's on BING. Oh, poor Diane. You're on BIN. You never know. Numbers could fall your way. 1 little duck. Number 2. Ah, Cat's got bingo. Mary's got bingo. Sue's got bing. Diane's got bing. So it looks like Cat, you're the winner. So you can choose from, what have we got left? So we've got the You're My Anchor Oh, and Lynn's got bingo as well. Okay, or you can have for the... Oh, well, let's check the numbers first. I got very excited. Do excuse me. So, Cat, 3, 7, 12. Ooh. Can't see 12, Cat. Ooh. Cat, I've got your numbers 3, 7, 12, 19 and 21. Oh, I think you might have been a bit... Oh, no, there's 12. Phew. Right, Cat. That's good. So who else called bingo was Mary. So let's check Mary. So 1, 7, 14, 18 and 21. So yes, Mary gets one. So who else? You're pointing me out at 12. Thank you so much. So Lynn is 2, 6, 13, 19 and 25. Okay, so Lynn got bingo as well. Oh my goodness. And then Diane, what was Diane's numbers? So 2, 4, 7, we did have 7, 15 and 25. 25. Okay. So, Diane. So, let's see. So, Cat, which one would you like? So, would you like the For the Guys or the You Are My Anchor? Okay. So, whilst we're doing that, so then we've got Lynn was the second. So, Lynn, whichever one is left is yours. And then we've got Mary and Diane who have already won one, and I'm out of kits, so I will send you a mystery surprise as a thank you. Okay. So let's see, what does Cat want? So whilst Cat's thinking, let's just bring back in our cards for tonight. So this was our first card, the anchor one for Cat. So it's the anchor for Cat. And the guys is for Lynn, and then a surprise for Mary and Diane. Brilliant. So that's card number 1. Card number 2 is the cute penguins, and card number 3 is the whimsical trees. So over to you, ladies. It's time to vote for whichever is your favourite of the night, or you can do your usual, rank them in order of preference. And whilst you're doing that, as I say, thank you very much, everybody. It's been a really, really super day. I've really enjoyed interacting with you and seeing your comments. I hope I've inspired you. I think I've probably increased shopping lists for some of you. But again, it's a really good time to get your shopping list done, because we've got our celebration, so at least you can get your freebies on top. So Sue likes 1, 2, 3. Mary likes 1, 3, 2. Cool. Cat likes 3, but I know that Cat, that's your favourite. I don't know if you got that already. So as I said, if you haven't already done so, go back over the post from today, add your comments. I'll pick out some winners a bit later on. Lou says 2, 1, 3. Thank you so much, Doreen. Yes, I am going to sit down and have a cup of tea. Sue says 3, 2, 1. It is, I have to say, I thought it was going to be that one for me, but I think this one might be edging it. It's really unusual. It's not my normal style, but I think it's kind of cool. So as I say, thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you all again on next Wednesday for another Facebook Live. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye.